Alright, first round. What's going to happen? They gotta escape from the corner before the pressure builds up. The combo's there. The move whiffs and they get nailed with a punish counter. Player 2 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. Absorbs the attack and fires back. Player 1 is maintaining the corner but adds a little super juice into this combo for more damage. Very solid corner switch. Nails the anti-air. Alright, what's coming up next? Are we gonna see a comeback here? KO! Player 1 will be able to concentrate a little better with the first round in the bag.
Round 2. Fight.
They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? They gotta escape from the corner before the pressure builds up. There's a corner switch. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Well aware of their life in meters. Really good decision making.
Round 3.
Decides to go in with the target combo. Flies down to the wire. The move whiffs and they get nailed with the punish counter. Turns it up a notch and sends them to the corner. Reads their mind and techs the throw. Both fighters having a full super art gauge means positioning is critical here. Player 2 can't afford to brings out the super art. How is this gonna work out for them? Will this super art be enough? Opts for the super and gets the win. Player 1 is one win away from winning this fight. Can they hang on?
Round 4. Fight.
Sticks the jump in. Who's going to start things off? Perfect input, not letting up. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Uses the gauge for a super art. Level 3 super. Spending that meter like it's nobody's business.
Now you know history.
Oh wow, look at the damage that did. Fantastic experiencing burnout. Will we see a drive impact? Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. Sandblast. Awesome. KO. The fighters have matched each other blow for blow. This fight will be decided in this final round.
Fight. Fight. Where you go?
The last round. It's now or never. They're back into the corner now. Oh, and with a rush. Looking to follow up after that target combo. Back to the corner. Are we gonna play Impact Peekaboo? Gets the counter hit. What are they anti-air in the clutch? Reads the jump in perfectly. Comes for them with a gun. They are done. Ooh, I dare you to find me a better match than that. Get up and tell them what's good.
Round 1.
It's not over yet. Let's believe it's time for that comeback. Takes them all the way to the corner with that. Player 2 needs to use what little drive they have left effectively. Takes the chance to hurt him. Checks him with the projectile. Player 2 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. Nice crosser. Oh, burnout triggered. Well aware of their life in meters. Really good decision making. Player 1 wins the first round, but they'll need to stick to their game plan in order to win. Was looking for that jump attack. No good up high. Goes for the throw. They're not going to allow any jump-ins. Oh! Neither of them willing to back off. Brings out the super art. How is this going to work out for them? The level 3 super. Looking to make them feel it. Look at the damage they could pump out with the combo. Things are heating up. Will we see a drive impact? Back throw for the side switch. Player 2 chases them down. Oh, easy tech. Mike leaves open top in there. Player one is feeling it. Match point.
Round 3. Fight.
This round is so important. You can feel the intensity in the air. Solid combo. Looks like they both want to stay out of the corner. Will we see a drive impact? Spends a little drive gauge, but the reversal is blocked. It's a good spot to use the super. Marisa delivering the goddess of the hunt. Heavy damage incoming. Player two might have just shifted this round, experiencing burnout. Player one can't use it. Oh, putting the cherry on that combo finishes it. Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Round 1.
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Throws a fireball. Throws them to negate the block. It's back with a well-placed drive reversal. Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Well, they managed to escape the corner, but they can't let their guard down. Neither of them willing to back off here. Had the radar up and running. Very solid corner switch. Flash knuckle brings out the super art. How is this gonna work out for them? Player one drops them to half, closing the gap. Oh God, this is 10 KO. Player one will be able to concentrate a little better with the first round in the bag.
Round 2. Fight.
Goes to the overdrive. They piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? They gotta escape from the corner before the pressure builds up. Box him with a target combo. Player two is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. All right, what's coming up next? Neither of them willing to back off here. Rising uppercut. Not much life left, but their drive usage. Ooh, lands a rising uppercut. Perfect input, not letting up. Backs them into the corner in a hurry. KO! It's tied at 1-1. Will we see our fighters kick it into high gear?
Round 3. Fight. Where you going?
They both showed their hands a little bit. Spends the meter to throw on some massive damage. Brings out the level 3 super. When you go for it, you gotta go big. How's this round going to develop? Oh! Player one creates a good corner opportunity. Burnout is triggered. Knockdown. Can they turn things around here with a super art? They trade. Gets them. Player one is one win away from winning this fight. Can they hang on?
Round 4. Fight.
Sees him coming and shrugs it off with the super art. Jumps up. Scrapping it out up close. Springs forward with a drive rush. Jumps in. It's a good spot to use the super. Uses the gauge for the super. They're not playing around here.
Now you know history.
Player one is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? Big up hits him with a stopping block. A wheel ends the round with a sick combo. Amazing. The fighters have matched each other blow for blow. This fight will be decided in this final round. Pokes with a kick. Big time whip. Perfect input. Not letting up. Carried to the corner. This may be bad news. Escapes with the reversal. All in with a rush. Just frame knuckle. More fuel to the fire. Cook them up. Spins it all on the super. Not shy one bit about it. Good. This is going to hurt. Closes it out.
Luke.
That was catch as catch can as you're gonna get in the fight.
Round 1.
It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Perfect input, not letting up. Turns it up a notch and sends them to the corner. Player one has them legit shook in the corner. Uses the drive rush here to steal their turn. Takes a trip. Just goes for it to get some. Player one is off to a good start and wins the first round. They'll want to keep dictating the pace of this match.
Round two. Fight.
A brave forward jump there to start. How will this round turn out? Takes him all the way to the corner with that. Had the radar up and running. Fantastic reactions there. Takes the chance to hurt him. Gets him. Takes one back. Both sides bringing it now.
Beautiful fight.
Round three. Fight.
Goes with the projectile for the opening shot. How will this round turn out? Brings out the super art. How is this gonna work out for them? Brings out the level 3 super. When you go for it, you gotta go big. Player one creates a good corner opportunity. Sticks the combo. They've got the meter for a drive impact. Taking stock. On for the critical art. Yo, we're dealing with a real gambler here. Low on life and is still willing to risk it all on this critical art to deal the cash money damage they need. Dealing a nice chunk of damage. What a payoff. Experiencing burnout. Player one has depleted their uses the gig for a shoot, wraps it up with a decisive combo. Player one is in the groove and almost there.
Round four. Fight.
Who's going to start things off? Perfect input, not letting up. Player two creates a good corner opportunity. It's a good spot to use the super. They've got the meter front and fold for the throw. That's what they came for. A quick breather. That's a counter. Drive impact misses. Ooh, what a smart throw. Player one needs to use the threat of the corner. In there. No hype man needed. This is the final round.
Beautiful fight.
Fight. Round. Fight.
Fires a blast. The last round. It's now or never. Flash knuckle. Excellent damage on that. Goes all in with the uppercut. Player one is in a very good spot now. Holy! It whips! They're wide open! Back to the corner! Are we gonna play more fuel to the fire to cook them up? Take them down with a pale right! Time for the ground and pound! Good? They're hurt! This drops them hard! Here comes the corner pressure! Flatlines them! Now as catch can as you're gonna get in a fight!
Round one.
Another rematch! These two are really getting into it! Doesn't miss a beat! Slips the grab. Player two has them legit shook in the corner. Throws them. What's next? Player one chases them down. Neither of them willing to back off. Knockdown. Player one can't afford to get hit again. KO. Player two may have taken the first round, but you can be sure that there will be adjustments on both sides.
Round two. Fight.
Starts the round off with a projectile to assess the situation. They're not going to allow any jump-ins. Player two has a slight life lead that they may sit on. All right, what's coming up next? Burnout is triggered. With the life and a super activation with KO. Player two is feeling it. Match point.
Round three. Fight.
How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Backs them into the corner in a hurry. The Gladius blows them away. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Sandblast! Uses their drive to maximize their damage. Genius read! They're going for the super art? Too slow! Uses the game for the super! They're not playing around here. They just made that very tricky combo. Links it! Drive rush to keep it going. Back to the corner. Burn out, but they may have a plan here. That combo finishes it! I smell a comeback in the works.
Round 4. Fight!
Immediate W. This round is so important. You can feel the intensity in the air. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Okay, they trade hits. Will Wheat springs forward with the drive rush. They must have a game plan here with a critical art on deck. Uses the gauge for a super art. Ends the round with a sick combo. Amazing. The fighters have matched each other blow for blow. This fight will be decided in this final round.
Final round! Fight!
Sandblast! The last round. It's now or never. This is a bad situation to be in. There's a burnout. Are they going to be able... Oh! Putting the cherry on top! Still alive? Still alive? Over in a flash!
Now you know history.
That was catch as catch can as you're gonna get in a fight.